You can grow an audience even if you have 0 followers. This single truth is the most important thing you will read today, and it is the only one you need to truly believe to get started. Creators, entrepreneurs, artists look at the mountain of building an audience and feel an overwhelming sense of dread. They see others with thousands of followers and assume they missed the boat. That some secret key was handed out years ago and they weren't in line to receive it. This is a complete and utter myth. A story we tell ourselves that paralyzes us before we even take the first step. The reality is much simpler and far more empowering. Your starting line is right here, right now. With the tools you already have and the knowledge you currently possess. 0 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to 10,000 is not a lottery. It is a process built on a series of small, deliberate actions repeated over time. You don't need a massive budget, a Hollywood production team, or a stroke of viral luck. What you need is a plan. A simple framework that you can execute consistently, day in and day out. This essay will give you that exact plan, a clear, actionable path to follow. We are going to break down the strategy that has worked for countless others. Hook, value, CTA. It is designed to be practical, not theoretical, giving you tangible steps you can implement the moment you finish reading. Forget the idea that you need to be perfect from day one. Perfection is the enemy of progress. The goal is not to create a flawless masterpiece with your first post, but simply to get in the game. Your first video will likely be awkward. Your first piece of writing might feel clunky. That is not only okay, it is expected. Before you create a single piece of content, you must answer one fundamental question. Why? Why do you want to build an audience in the first place? Is it to share your passion for vintage synthesizers? To teach people how to bake sourdough bread? To promote your graphic design services? Or to build a community around sustainable living? This why is the North Star that will guide every decision you make. It will keep you motivated on the days when it feels like you're speaking into an empty room. Your purpose fuels your passion, and passion is the energy that will attract your first followers. Get crystal clear on your motivation before you move on to the what and the how. With your why established, the next critical step is to choose a clear, specific niche. Trying to be everything to everyone is the fastest way to become nothing to anyone. Broad topics like health or business are too crowded and generic. Instead, you need to niche down. Simple meal prep for busy professionals over 40. First hire strategies for solo freelance developers. A narrow niche acts like a magnet for the right people. It makes your message sharp and instantly signals to a specific person, hey, this is for you. This specificity is your best friend when you are starting from zero. Now, you must choose your primary weapon, your content format. Every single piece of content you create, from a 15-second video to a 1,000-word blog post, must follow the hook value CTA ladder. This simple, 3-step structure is the engine that will turn casual scrollers into engaged followers. The first and most critical step is the hook. In today's attention-starved world, you have less than 3 seconds to convince someone to stop and listen. Your hook is the opening line, the first frame of your video, the headline of your article. It must be sharp, intriguing, and promise a clear benefit. It could be a provocative question. Are you making this one mistake with your coffee? A bold statement. 99% of people fail at this simple habit. Or a direct promise. I'll show you how to build a website in 60 seconds. A weak hook means your value will never be seen. Once you have successfully hooked their attention, you must immediately deliver on your promise with value. This is the core of your content, the reason someone is giving you their time. The value must be clear, concise, and genuinely helpful to your target audience. Give them a tangible tip, a step-by-step tutorial, a surprising insight, a relatable story that teaches a lesson. For example, show the mistake using pre-ground beans and why it ruins the flavor. The secret to breaking through the initial silence is not one viral hit, but relentless consistency and commitment. You must commit to a posting schedule and stick to it, no matter what. In the early days, when the algorithm doesn't know who you are, frequency is your best friend. Aim to post at least 3 to 5 times per week on your chosen platform. This doesn't mean inventing 5 new ideas from scratch every week. It means creating a rhythm your audience can rely on. Consistency signals to the platform's algorithm and to your potential followers. You are serious. You are reliable. You are here to stay. Perfection is a myth. Just show up. When your first comments and messages start to trickle in, you must treat them like gold. Your first 100 followers are not just numbers on a screen. They are your founding members, your initial champions. Engage with every single one of them. When someone comments, reply with thought. Maybe even ask a follow-up question. Acknowledge them by name. If someone shares your post, thank them personally. This high-touch engagement creates a powerful feedback loop that turns first followers into evangelists. Posting consistently, engaging with your followers will build a solid foundation, but to accelerate your growth, tap into existing communities. The fastest way to do this is through collaboration. This lets you borrow the trust another creator has built with their audience. Identify creators in your niche, in adjacent niches, at a similar stage, or slightly ahead of you. These are not your competitors. They are your potential partners. Lead with value, not with an ask. Avoid generic messages and spammy outreach. Follow them. Engage thoughtfully for a few weeks. Share their work with credit. Offer useful perspectives. Then reach out with a specific, value-driven proposal centered on their audience. Your first collab can be small, a content swap or a joint Instagram Live with a combined topic. Promote it to both audiences and make it easy for new viewers to follow you with a clear CTA. Collaboration cross-pollinates audiences and introduces you through a trusted source. It shortens the path to know, like, and trust, a powerful accelerant from zero. As you consistently post content, the platform will start to give you data. Many creators either ignore this data completely or become obsessed with the wrong numbers. Use simple analytics as a feedback mechanism to understand what your audience wants. You don't need a complex dashboard or a degree in data science. Look at a few key signals that show real interest. Forget obsessing over follower count. Focus on engagement that shows genuine connection. On videos, average watch time, audience retention. High retention means your hook worked and people stayed for the value. On text or image posts, saves and shares are the strongest signals of value. Comments are a goldmine. Note which topics spark discussion. Review top posts weekly. Ask why they worked, then repeat the winning format, topic and angle. If a pillar underperforms, consider retiring it and trying something new. This isn't about chasing trends or changing who you are. It's about listening and getting better at serving your audience. As your audience grows from a handful to a few hundred and beyond, your relationship with them needs to mature. This is where you deploy the full ladder of calls to action, guiding them from casual observers to committed community members. The foundation is the micro ask. Like this post if you agree. Drop your favorite emoji below. Save this for later. These keep engagement healthy and train interaction. After providing consistent value, ask for a follow or subscription. If you want to master this, follow me for daily tips. Invite them into an ongoing relationship, like a free weekly newsletter. Later, offer medium asks with high value, downloads, free courses, or workshops. Move them from rented platforms to your email list. Finally, after trust is built, present the big ask, a course, coaching, or membership. By then, it feels like the natural next step. You can do this. Start with your first hook today.